Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, guys. It's Amanda.
It is 7 o'clock on a Monday night, and we are feeling it.
We had a good weekend, though.
We had a great weekend. We had our Marlins event on Friday.
Thank you, beta blockers, for getting me through that event.
Yes, the anxiety. That was so much fun. We were on stage at the stadium hosting a panel before the game, the Marlins versus the Braves. Shout out to authors Grace Riley and Jen Sterling for coming and letting us interview you on stage. That was such a good time.
And thank you to the Marlins for letting us host.
Yes.
Always a good time.
Yes, such a great time. Jen literally hopped on a plane and met us at the stadium. And she's an amazing author. You guys have to check out her book, The Perfect Game. It's like baseball romance. There's a lot of layers to it. And she was just like electric. Like, I feel like she was so fun to interview. She was such a vibe. She matched with us. She like messaged us like, what are we wearing? We all wore our little tennis dresses on stage, like sporty cute vibes with our little sneakers. It was perfect.
Jen reminds me of me. Like, I feel like she could go anywhere, and it's such a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I could go out to eat with myself, and it was probably one of the best nights ever.
Yeah.
Like, she seems like one of those people.
She's definitely
that's just,
like that. That's such a great way to put it. She's such a vibe, like, and she's such a good time. And, like, we had just met her, and it felt like we knew her. And she also had been, like, she had been so sweet to us on social media prior. So, like, it just was so nice to, like, also meet her in person and have that experience. And, like, the audience got to ask her a lot of questions about her book and her as an author. And the same for Grace Riley. She has, like, a baseball love story book called Stealing Home. So that was really fun. And then we had the Friends of the Miami-Dade Public Library, a representative from there, come up on stage with us. So it was a great time. And for those of you who came out, it was so nice to meet you. And our giveaway winner was there. So that was fun to meet her and her daughter.
I just want to say, where we were sitting for the game, the ball almost hit me like 4 times. People are trying to catch this thing, and I'm hiding.
Yeah, that was
to
scary.
not be hit by the ball. I'm just like,
yeah.
What is my luck?
Because we were really close to the field. That's why. And I remember so like I had a great night. The only thing that killed my vibe were these 2 people that were like insane.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Like,
what is wrong with people?
So we had an amazing night. Like, Amanda and I have been prepping for the past month for this event. Like, we had an amazing event. We got glammed for it. Like, we threw down money, time, energy, like, to fucking put on a show.
Shout out to Carol, who did our makeup.
Yeah, Carol Casal here in Miami area, South Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Like, check her out. Great makeup artist. And I'm like, I want to commemorate the night. So, like, finally I can exhale. We get off stage. We killed it. We had a great time. Like, I got myself a drink. I was like, oh, we're finally enjoying the game now. Like, you know, it was exciting, but now it's like, finally we can breathe.
Yep. I
go to the field. My friends are taking pictures of me with my new camera. I'm like so excited to like have something to remember the night. And I was there all of maybe 2 minutes. And I see this woman sitting there in the stands, like watching me and like holding her phone up. And I thought she was taking selfies of her and her boyfriend. But my friend was standing behind her taking pictures. And she looks over and she's like, she's taking pictures of you. And I was like, and it's so uncomfortable because like, why are you taking, like, I don't want pictures of me like on a random stranger's phone. Like, that's so uncomfortable and feels so violating. And I was like, excuse me, are you taking pictures of me? And she was like, yeah, you're posing for us, aren't you?
What she meant to say is you're posing for my new catfish pics that I'm going to be using on dating apps.
Bitch, I literally and it's like, I was like, I was on such a high. Like, we had an incredible night. We worked so hard for this. And it just like ruined it. Like, she was so rude. And I'm not kidding. I wasn't in front of her. It's not like I was blocking anything. Like, I was literally standing on the stairs.
Even the people that were making comments, like,
there was somebody next to her that was like, did you get enough? What? Because I took 4 photos? Like,
this is my thing on it.
I'm here working.
I'm a girl's girl. Like, I'm all about couples wanting pics, a girl looking fire, feeling confident, want to take pics. As long as you're not blocking the show, being rude, take all the pictures. I'm there rooting for you. I'm like, oh, you look so good. Pose like this, do this. I'm not, and you know which ones? The ones that always have something to say are the fucking haters.
Yeah.
Always. Because I, not to like shame what she looked like. But I'm like, I get it, sis. I would take pics of you too.
No, literally, like I was seething. It just like ruined my mood. Like you said, like I wasn't in anyone's way. I was on the stairs. I didn't go in front of the seats. I wasn't anywhere like that. And it was just to be obnoxious Like
her man was probably
staring too hard. I was there working and I went to take a photo and like, what is the issue? It was so weird. And like, even her man started to get weird because I held my phone up. I was like, do you want me to take pictures of you? And he was like, hold on. I wasn't taking pictures. Oh, no. But you're not going to stick beside her? I bet you they were like on a first date. You're not going to stick beside her? Like, that's even more embarrassing.
I would have checked my woman, like, what are you doing, you weirdo?
And like, it makes me uncomfortable because it's like, this woman can like make up any narrative or story. Like, I'm afraid that she has my photos on her phone.
No, she watches the pod and you are a celebrity. And she obviously was like, oh my God, this is Alina from Girl Please. I need pics. It makes sense now. We get it.
When I saw her taking photos, I was like, make sure you tag the podcast. Like, it's fucking weird. And I agree with you. When I see people taking photos, I will literally be like, oh my God, you look amazing. Like, get it, sis. Like, we'll walk by.
I'm fixing the hair. I'm doing it all.
We'll walk by, cheer people on. I've also seen, I'm always the person, if I see like a family and like the dad is taking the photo of the mom and the kids or like whatever, I will always say, do you want me to take a picture of all of you? Like, I will, even if they don't ask and I see it, I will make sure to like get the shot for them, and I'll take all angles. Like, I'll do vertical, horizontal. I'll zoom in.
If anything was God's grace, it was that I was not there for that because I had to go to the restroom. So, and of course they stop you while things are going on, so I couldn't even like come down. Yeah. I hear about it after, and I'm like, oh my God, why wasn't I there? This is my moment. This is when I thrive. Yes. I'm all about the. Yes. I'm bully you till you delete those pics.
Yeah. No, that made me uncomfortable, and it's like because we were there working, like someone from corporate, like, told us to tell like the customer service reps and like whatever the guest services who like went down to like find her, but of course she like ran away. So like, I don't know what happened. And I told them, I said, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to kick anybody out. I don't want a problem. I just want my photos off her fucking phone. Like that's so wild to me. It's so crazy. That you like, why do you care so much? You're here, you're watching a game.
You know what? This is just setting us up for our
Watch
future.
The game. Talk to your man. Give him a kiss. Go get a drink, like have a fun time. Like, why are you so miserable that you need to, like, to be honest, like it kind of ruined my night a little bit when that happened because it was just so nasty, negative energy for no reason.
Hater.
Like, seriously. Hater. Anyways, whatever. We were thriving. We had a great night. Then we also had a great weekend. We had a boat day yesterday for our friend Leslie's birthday.
I finally get to use my darker foundation today, so I'm a little tan.
We had a boat day yesterday. It was so much fun. We jumped off the boat, went into the water, docked in different places. Day. It was a gorgeous day. We went tubing. That was fun.
That was great for photos.
Amanda and I in a tube being pulled by a boat. Just picture it. The chaos. Yep. Literally, it's just so unhinged. Like, we were so silly. Like, we were having a time. I was just scared that you were going to just fly off the back, to be honest.
Girl, that would have been my
just
last
like leaning
boat day.
backwards, and you're like light as a feather. I'm like, she's going to go. Like, no way.
I'm more of a like, I don't want a manatee or a little shark to like nibble on me.
Oh my God, you're so funny. One thing about me is I'm a fish. I will get in that ocean. Like, I do not care. Like, I love it. I love to swim.
I can see a fish this little swimming around me. I'm fucking jumping right out the water. I'm like,
so funny. My parents like are from Greece and Australia, so they were raised by beaches, and they just like threw me in the ocean when I was a baby. Like, go swim. Like, I just figured it out.
That ocean could take you.
Like,
that's too scary. I watched way too many crime. Nope. No.
The one thing about Amanda is you can't show her an article about anything because then she thinks that's going to happen. Oh,
speaking of. On my way here, I saw an article on Facebook, right?
Okay.
And it says, psychopaths are most likely to live in these 4 states.
Oh, God. Okay.
A frightening new study reveals.
This is
a
so
20 years of study.
Who let this appear on your algorithm? Damn
it. It was New York. It was New York Post that posted it. But
okay.
I'm curious. What states do you think have the most
psychopaths?
Yep.
Okay. West Virginia.
Okay.
Florida.
She don't mean that.
Psychopaths.
Come on, give me 2 more.
Oh my God. This is so hard. I don't want to say New York, but like there's so many people in New York. Like there could be crazies.
New York's on the list.
Okay, New York. Okay.
You got 1 out of the 4.
I did. So only New York?
Only New York so
far. Fuck. Do you like how I just came in
Honestly,
with West
I feel
Virginia?
like I know. I was like, poor Western. Sorry, you guys aren't on the list. You guys are
this is so mean because people like look, we're from New York.
Girl, I expected Florida to be on there. Yeah, being from Florida.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, and New York, like
New York. Yeah,
like, come on,
crazy's there.
It's
in the air.
With that in mind, California. No, I didn't think so.
Fuck. The next one, I feel like they're like they shouldn't surprise you. The other
Texas.
Texas is one.
Oh.
The South Dakota is hard to get. I don't know why.
I was gonna say like Oklahoma, like somewhere where nothing's going on, where they're going.
Like that one's a little, and the other one's Nevada, which I can see that.
Vegas,
yeah. But I'm just like the fact that I lived in New York my whole life. We made it. Sis.
I know. Look at us. See,
actually, I probably dated some sociopaths.
Oh my god, literally. That is funny.
But like, what do they mean by psychopath? Like, I'm thinking like serial killer psychopath. Are we thinking like psychopath, like just unhinged,
like crazy, going nuts, like seeing spiders on the wall that aren't there, like out of their minds? Dude, it should say there's like got to be a methodology on the article. Like it's got to say like what are they measuring? Like who are these people? They must have like that just categorized.
Okay, so these are places that have dark personality traits.
Okay. Well, hide your kids, hide your wife, hold your purse tight in these states. But really, Florida should be there.
I think Florida has sociopaths. I think like they're like we're a little unhinged there, but
oh my Lord.
You know,
crazy.
We're like normal crazy, and then there's psycho crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I got 2.
Yes.
Wow. Proud of myself.
Texas was on my places I would consider. You know, I like me some land.
Yeah, you love some land, and sis loves her land.
But now I'm like, I don't want that
also, land. But you're from New York, so you can't even like act like there's whatever. And you love your country music. You love country music. So
yes, I do.
It's
Listen, speaking of Jelly Roll, I need you to do a collab with Sabrina
She's talking
Carpenter.
To you, Jelly Roll.
Sabrina Carpenter and Jelly Roll. I need you guys to come together, make a song, because I know that's just gonna be fire. Thank you.
Okay, now in our episode notes for today, you wrote Panthers, which I can't believe we're getting back into our sports podcasting.
We have to talk about it.
We're in Florida. The Panthers won the Stanley Cup.
And mind you, like this is the second time this has happened since I've lived here where they have won and it's like a whole thing and there's a parade.
And we can't walk around, you can't drive, you can't boat.
And I want to talk, but like when I was single, obviously I'm married now, just waiting on my ring.
Yeah.
But
soon come.
When I was on dating apps, anytime someone posted a fucking picture with the Stanley Cup, I'm like, this is the new fish pic. I do not need to see you with a picture with the Stanley Cup because the Panthers won. Like I'm just like
so where are they getting in the parade?
They can take a picture with it, or I think you can even go to the stadium and take a picture with it. I don't know. But all I know is they all have pictures with it, and it's like such an. I literally put like on a voice note. I said, "I'm sick of seeing you guys with pictures of the Stanley Cup.
I'm dead.
Cut it out. I'd rather see you with a fish pic because at least I know you catch a fish and you have a hobby."
I don't think I ever like dated someone who was into hockey. So like I like don't even really. It's not on my radar too much.
I don't mind it. I like a nice hockey game, especially the fights.
Yeah, I've gone to a hockey game, but
and
like
I grew up on Long Island. Hockey's pretty big.
It's big, yeah.
And Devils, your fans are fucking crazy.
I know, like I know people, but like I just feel like the way you hear about other sports, like I couldn't name teams really. I can name a few.
Canadians are
only
good too.
Where I'm like the surrounding area of where I've lived, and then I don't know the others really.
See, I feel like living up north, like it's.
I should know it.
It gets cold.
I should be doing better.
It's like a big thing.
Speaking of ice skating, I am terrified to ice skate.
Really?
I just need to be in the vicinity of a wall.
Oh, I love ice skating.
Okay, but don't put me in the middle.
See, because in high school, like growing up on Long Island, like the whole thing was like, we go ice skating. And they have
I did
music,
it as a
like
kid, but as you get older, when you're more aware of things, you get more scared. So like
I'm more scared of kids than I am like grown adults.
What do you mean?
Like if they're fucking going fast and they're sliding.
Oh yeah, no, I just mean
blade
like,
goes up. Like
no, that is scary because like then you could like crash and then you could whatever. But it's just scary to like slip and break a bone. And I think
so we're not going to Rockville Center and we're not going to go ice skating.
So I've done I think those like outdoor ones that are not real ice.
Is it Rockefeller Center? Did I say that right? I don't even know.
I actually had to do that when I used to work at New York One. Shout out to Mornings on One. And we went to the ice skating thing. But I think, isn't it fake ice? Like, it's not
the Rockefeller one?
Glidey.
I'm pretty sure it's like on
it's real ice.
I think it's real ice.
I don't know.
Y'all could tell I'm the worst New Yorker.
I did it here in Florida, like on a date, and literally it was like hard to glide, and it was hot.
Oh, you're talking about here?
I'm done it here as well. I'm like New York. I did it one time here where they put fake ice out during the holidays, and it was like hard to move. And I had to get one of those little like things that you push in front of you to like get going. It was like a little penguin,
I'm such a bitch.
And I'm there with my boyfriend, and I'm like, please don't get the egg. Like,
no, I would think that's cute for a girl. It's a nick for a guy. In my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm such a bitch that like I love to like I would do this to my family all the time. Like I'll go fast, and then turn. And get you right in the face.
Oh my God, you're like good on ice.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
My parents took us.
Have you gone
a lot.
Recently?
I have not gone recently.
Okay.
I even like back home. I have my own like ice skates.
I would love to see you in action. Vlog idea. Amanda and I just got cameras. We're addicted, especially Amanda. So we might start fucking around and vlogging.
Okay, we're gonna do an ice skating.
We should.
If you guys want to see it, let us know.
Girl, please on ice.
Yes. Oh, I love that for us.
How funny is that? Okay, before we get into like all the chatter about reality TV and whatever, I just want to say, because there's so much like judging going on around like Love Island and stuff like that, it just made me start really processing and thinking, like, when I looked up the ages of these people and they're in their early 20s, I just think about my mindset at that age. Like, when my Facebook memories pop up and I see the things that I was saying
Cringe.
When I was the age of the women on Love Island, I was so embarrassing. I can't even believe that was my brain. Like, how are these, like, even though, like, I'll be like, oh, like, there's certain things, like, obviously, like, they're not getting so deep or this or that. And, like, we're sitting here judging, like, what they're saying. I'm like, do you know the things I was writing on my Facebook status? Like, I was so cringe and embarrassing.
Always in my feels.
Always in my feels.
Fuck this bitch for pushing me in the hallway. Tag this person. I was like unhinged.
And we were just like unhinged, and that was normal. So like, let's like remember that we're older than these people, and like these are young people just thrown on television. Everything they're doing and saying is being critiqued. Like, we have to be a little bit softer on these people.
I do think they have it different though. Like, they had social media, they have all this different upbringing.
I agree.
So that makes them have to, I would say,
makes them grow
up quicker than we did. Whereas like, mind you, I'm putting a status on letting you know that I'm super sad and like I'm depressed, and I'm quoting a song from like A Day to Remember.
Oh, how many freaking songs I quoted. I can't. Just for like the one guy to see, like,
or
because
think
I'm
about
so
like
sad.
When we had AOL and AIM, and our like away message was like, I love you, blah blah blah. Then the person's name.
Yes.
Like, I never understood it. We were like,
I know, it's so funny, but yeah, it is true. Like, I feel like we were much more like innocent and not exposed to everything. Like, I didn't get an Instagram till college. So like, that's when it came out for us. So it is different, and I will never. I'm so thankful we didn't grow up on that shit.
Oh, I'm so grateful.
Oh my god! When I was 12, I looked 12. I looked 7. Like, I was so innocent and naive. Like, I didn't know. Like, I literally was such a child for so many years.
Even now, like my little sisters, my mom lets them dye their hair, do all these things, wear makeup. I'm like, Mom, you would not let me touch makeup until like I graduated from high school.
That's because you're her oldest daughter. So like, she's gonna be the strictest on you.
I'm the guinea pig.
And then later, it's
I'm like, they get away with bloody murder.
Yeah, she's tired. She's already done this a few times. She's like just do what you want. Stay in your
the first one came out great. Can't get worse from there.
I can. I know my mom can certainly relate, even if she doesn't admit it, that like, I was perfection. Then my brother came. She's like, oh, let's not keep going.
But let's talk about that too. Like, our parents had girls first, right? Like, I'm the oldest, and I have a brother that's 3 years younger.
Same, exactly same.
I feel like things that he was able to do a lot more things. Like, if I had a guy over, doors open, but he was able to, whatever, have his privacy. And I'm like, make it make sense. It's double standard. Yeah. He could stay out as late as he wants. He's a guy, but you need to check in every hour because you're a girl.
Yeah. I think I definitely like even with school and stuff like that, I feel like I was held more like accountable for stuff. And then my brother kind of coasted a little bit more. But I will say that my parents were always like wonderful with me, where like, they would have like healthy boundaries where like as long as they knew where I was, like whose parent was driving us or whatever like the scenario was, where, you know, and if I needed them, like they were always there, and you've said the same. It was okay. So like I know my mama listens, so I don't ever want her to feel like I didn't feel like that, because I did. I actually did.
No,
she was
nice
my mama and my friend.
Yeah. And I feel bad. Like I would have friends that their parents were so strict, and I'd be like, why can't you just tell your mom we're going to Jake's house? And they'd be like, you don't understand. And I'm like, well, I think my mom rather know where I am than lie.
Right.
And like trust me.
Yeah.
So like I and then I think about like when they go to college, like their parents are so strict in high school that they just let loose in college.
Yeah.
And their stomach pumped, and it's just like I'm just like,
yes.
And I'm not saying each parent style is their own. Like I'm not knocking parents that are strict at all, but I did like the dynamic of being close to my mom where I could tell her everything.
Yeah. You don't want to like go to college and that's your first experience of alcohol.
Meanwhile, I'm
having not even with anybody who cares about you.
She don't even know how to handle her alcohol. Yeah. What are you? You didn't drink in high school? You didn't have Four Loko?
You didn't drink underage?
Like, can you go to the sketchy gas station that served me?
Cannot. That is so funny. We do not condone underage drinking.
We do not.
And we love the DARE program in schools. Let's fucking get into Love Island. OMG.
So much to say.
Okay, we need to. Spoilers ahead.
Yes.
Spoilers ahead. And now we can start. Listen, we are recording on a Monday. So when this episode comes out, like 2 more episodes will have aired. We are trying our best to keep up with this one night an episode situation.
Yes.
Situacion. But right now, our latest episode is where we found out that one boy and one girl were going home, and spoiler, Jeremiah and Hannah were sent home. So that's the latest that we have seen. So everything that we're saying is up until this point.
Let's go through couples. I want to like go down.
Yeah.
So I want to start off with Amaya and Austin because at first I didn't really like care for her. I was just like, oh, I don't know. She's all over the place.
Yeah.
But, you know, she tried with Ace, and Ace was giving her shit. But I felt so bad because I feel like she really tried with Austin. She was so cute. She was liking him. And then he was just like saying all this bad stuff behind her back. They're like not on the same page. I felt so bad for her. Like my heart broke. When she was crying, I was like,
I have to say, Amaya has really grown on me. I think she's just a sweet soul. And like, I think it was like, her voice is like a little silly. Like it doesn't match how exotic and hot she is. Yeah. So it's like very like almost like you're like, huh? And then like it could be a little bit annoying. But like when you realize like how sweet and what a pure little soul she is. And I feel like she's just looking for a genuine connection. And she got so excited with us. And she's like, wow, because Ace was nasty, nasty pig to her. Like the minute that they coupled up, he threw it in her face. He's like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't touch me. I don't want to be with you.
I'm God's gift and you're not.
Why did you even pick her? So it's like finally she was like, I'm so excited to have somebody who's actually interested in me. And like, I'm really excited about this. And like, I in no way think that she was being overbearing or weird.
She was excited.
At all. Yes. She wasn't at all in any way like doing anything crazy or extra. He was talking so much shit. And he led her on too because he made it seem like I thought that they were like really both into each other. And then I was like, what the hell is this switch up? I thought that really upset me deeply.
I hope she finds better. Casa girl, go find your man.
Like literally.
But Austin just, you know, I would not have been upset if he was sent home. He has no connection. With no one.
So what happened was they put the bottom 3, like the least voted on girls as the favorite and the least voted on boys. So like all the bottom 3 were there, and the girls got to pick which girl went home. The guys got to pick which guy went home. I was shocked out of my mind. Austin would have made the most sense. He has the lowest connection in the house. If you're actually doing this for Love Island with Love Island in mind, Austin goes home. The 2 other people have connections in the house. Like, I don't understand. What do you think about Jeremiah being sent home?
I was happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of him. I think he needs to grow up a little bit. He's a little immature. He is the definition of like a love bomber and someone that falls quick. Like him and Huda have that in common where they like attach quickly.
Yeah.
And that's why they were kind of good in the beginning together. But new girl walks in, does the same exact thing.
Yeah.
He's in lust.
Yeah. He was totally in lust. I really was dying because Andrina was like the hottest shit to walk into that fucking villa. So hot. But like they had like no conversation. She's like barely speaking English. She's not talking much. She's like, Neek. Like she's just not really talking. And everyone's so infatuated. No like, you send in the fucking BBL chick and everyone's mouth is on the floor. And I was dying when Jeremiah was like, she really lets me be myself. She's so smart. She's so this. I'm like, we didn't have any deep convos yet. She could be all those things, but we didn't get that. We didn't even have a conversation yet, Jeremiah. Like, you're just looking at her and you feel this way.
Can you talk about when Huda was clapping when they were kissing?
I was cringing a little bit.
I was like, girl.
I was cringing a little bit.
Like, I laughed about it after, but then, like, when it happened, I was like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Please stop.
I think Ace led the charge for sure on Jeremiah going home.
Ace is running that whole side of the guys. Yep. Like, I love Taylor, Austin, don't have their own minds. Like, they just like.
Yep.
Whatever. Followers. And Ace is like sitting back like he's the boss of this shit. Me and Shelly are going to win this shit.
Planting
I ain't voting for you.
Throughout everything. Like, it's like finally Ace and Shelly coupled up, but like there was just like all playing games until then.
It's nothing deep.
Like, okay, I have to say something. Like, all of you came at my girl Huda for coupling up, okay? She coupled up with Jeremiah. They were doing well, and then everybody, not us, voted for them to part with Iris, okay? So we put Iris, well, not we, but Iris was put with Jeremiah and blew that shit up. Everybody's criticism until this point has been that they match too fast. You have to explore, you this, you that. Yep. Well, look now, because we have Casa Amor here, and we don't have one established closed couple where we're looking to test any relationship. There's no relationship to test because everybody wants everybody to be open. It's not even Love Island.
Yep, I agree. It's like even like Olandria and Taylor, like they have a bond, but it's not lovey-dovey. It's more of a friendship. Possibly could be more. And I like, they're the only couple I feel like I'm like, if I had to choose, that's who it would be. But it's not.
Nobody's even closed off. Not one couple. If you guys let Huda and Jeremiah play out, this would have been the time to shine. Like we would have been thriving off the drama.
Would have been great
to see what Jeremiah's gonna do. Is he gonna fucking screw up? Are we waiting to see what Huda's gonna find out about like how he really feels? Like that's the point of Casa Amor. To be honest, I feel like they should have pushed Casa Amor out another week. This whole cast is not doing their job. They're not matching up. It's really been so chaotic. Like usually when we have Casa Amor, we're waiting for like a moment like a Selly and Johnny to like see what's going to happen on the other side. When we see Serena and Cordell comes back with a chick and you're like, what the fuck? Like we have nobody. We're not surprised if every single person picks a new person. Like we don't even have one established couple. And that's on y'all. And you talked so much shit about poor Huda who like just had feelings early.
Bro, I don't care if she attaches to someone new. I'm voting for her. If
she has to. Yeah. But the thing is, like, look at what's happened. Everybody wants everyone to explore. Now they're only exploring. We don't have a couple.
And everyone needs to shut up. They're like, bring Jeremiah back. Bring Jeremiah. For what? For what? He had no connection with anyone. He knew this girl for a hot 2 seconds.
And she was hot.
And she's gorgeous. I'm not going to vote for them just because he comes back and they're going to continue to have lust. There's no fucking way. Yeah,
totally. And it was all lust. He knows nothing about that woman.
Sierra and Nick.
Oh, I feel bad for her.
Sierra, girl, you've grown on me so much.
Same.
I love you so much.
Yes.
You deserve so much better. I was so proud of how you handled that conversation with Nick. And Nick, you like a fucking puppy. You see fucking brand new toy come in and you're like.
Anybody who walks in, Nick is all over it.
Yeah, and then poor Sierra gets intimate with you. And you're like on cloud 9 talking about how great it was, connection's great. And then you...
my heart is broken for Sierra. Seriously.
So broken. She deserves
I feel
better.
so bad. I'm so proud of her for like calling him out and like asking her questions, even though like she knew it would hurt her. But I seriously don't think Nick is like at all serious about this, about her. Like he's not even like trying to like form a connection with somebody that he wants to like close off with anybody, it feels like. So I just like I'm not into him.
For him to say he still wanted to explore things, he was so stupid. You should have just told her that. Like that, like even though I don't care for Nick, if they were continuing going, maybe I would have voted for them.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I'm really sad. I feel like also like they're bringing in like they have just continued, and this is not to knock the men on the show, but it's like they're continuing to bring 12 out of 10 women that are beauty brains all of the above.
That
check
will
all
tempt
the boxes.
those men. Yeah.
They will tempt the fuck out of these men, and they are doing it successfully. And half the men that they bring in do not match. I'm sorry, they're not at the level of these women.
Honestly, out of all the men, the only one that I'm still two people. Mm-hmm. I voted for my boy Taylor. I love him. Yeah. Love him. I want him to find someone. Like, I love Alandria, but I could tell they're just not like that. Romance isn't there. Like, they're not head over heels over each other.
I also think Alandria tried to kind of tell him, like, to put a little effort in. Like, Jalen came in and he was doing A, B, and C. Like, she kind of was defending him and being like, I like that you're more about like the mental, not just the physical, but like also you need to like do little surprises and like make me excited. And you're not doing that either. And I love him too, but like,
you gotta put in more work for
something happening.
That's true. I mean, either way, like if they ended up together and things grew, I'd be happy. Yeah. But if Alandria found someone that was meeting her needs both ways, I'd be happy for her. Taylor, like maybe he needs to meet someone that's just like him and that's their thing and that's their love. But I would also say like I love Shelly. I think Shelly's beautiful.
Me too.
But she needs to do more. I think her and Ace's relationship is so surface level. Like I can't I love her. She's so pretty. And she's so sweet, but this is nothing there with no one.
I want to see what happens now that Hannah's gone, if Hedda and Pepe have more time to like explore. I
don't want that for my girl.
You want her to find someone from Casa.
Yeah, she already was.
Can I also just say, why is Ariana and why are all of these people calling it Casa? I literally want to die and jump off a bridge. It's fucking Casa. Even if you're going to say it like a gringa, like say Casa, you're saying Casa. I literally can't.
Sounds very valley.
No, it doesn't sound valley. It sounds deranged. Like as a self-proclaimed valley girl who grew up in a valley, I literally could stab my eyes out, pull my eyelashes out one by one, grate my tongue with a cheese grater when I hear people say Casa. Please stop. That's just a public service.
I'm excited for tonight, but I'm also like, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed.
I know. So we're going to see the first night of Casa Amor, but like, what is there to see? Everyone's going to be tempted because nobody's closed off.
Yep.
I wonder who they'll bring back.
I love Charlie, but I don't like any of these women for Charlie.
I know. I think so. Charlie didn't have his phone all this time, and now Hannah got booted off, and then all of a sudden Charlie has his phone back. So I think they were saving him, and then now they're like, well, there's no point. Yeah. Even though I love my boy Charlie, Greeks rise up.
Oh, Charlie, I can't wait to see who you.
My whole heart.
That's the other person. I'm sorry, Taylor and Charlie are my two guys.
Yeah,
that I
loved Charlie. I really want to. Like, I don't understand even the girls' methodology with sending Hannah home. I thought that was weird because, like,
I was sick of Hannah.
She had the only connection. Like, Iris didn't yet have, like, an established connection. Amaya didn't really either. Hannah and Pepe were the strongest couple out of the three girls that were up there. She's the only one that was, like, in a even though there's
that bitch hopped on so quick when Charlie left.
I fully agree with you, but I'm just saying. I mean, trust me, I was so mad about the situation with Charlie that I can't even speak on it, but it's just interesting that they chose Hannah.
I think Amaya, like, I think she's trying. She's putting herself out there. Yeah. Whereas Hannah was too lustful for me. Like, you know, and I...
Like, just jumping from person to person.
Yeah, and I feel like she literally had this conversation with Charlie, and then, okay, I get it. Like, he left, and you want to explore this with Pepe, but it felt surface level to me. And then you were intimate with him, and I'm like, I don't think he needed... Like, I don't know why it happened yet. I didn't feel like the love was there for it to happen.
They were intimate?
Yeah.
Hannah and Pepe?
You didn't see when they were, like, in the room?
Oh, yeah, in the sheets. Yeah. I just, like,
So, like, that's
they're
why...
They're really all, like,
I think Amaya needs a chance.
Together.
And I think Iris with the new guy that just came in... TJ?
Yeah, Iris and TJ. And I love Iris.
There's potential there. And that's why I was okay with Hannah going home.
Yes, I do love Iris, though, I have to say. She's a great woman. Mm-hmm. Even when she stood behind Huda when she didn't have to for the vote.
Beautiful woman, yeah.
Even Jeremiah didn't. That's why I was kind of mad at Huda. I'm like, how are you going to go say goodbye to this man? He voted you. He wanted to vote you off.
Oh, I forgot that happened. Yeah.
I'm like,
when she pulled him, when I tell you I was this close to making a story, telling my girl she need to stop.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it was. I feel like she thinks like they were having like this closure talk moment of like a goodbye that it wasn't. Like,
bro, I think she's gonna hit him up after the show.
In her head, it was one way. In his head, he was like, "Can we get this over with?" And then he goes and he's macking on. They show the next scene of him with Andrina, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like, fuck. Like, it just didn't
listen,
look
if Huda's guilty of anything is being a lover girl, she just loves so hard.
I know, and we will always ride for her.
And I'm sick of bitches, like, coming at her for, oh, she's not doing it. Shut up. You women do this shit, too. Like, if you say you don't fall in love quick, like, there's women that do it all the time, and you don't know someone that's like this, shut up.
It's more just, like, annoying because it's like, now you're critiquing her for that. Now we have no couples in the house. So
now everyone loves her. Like, now people are like, oh, I like her.
Yeah, now they feel bad. Like,
when she cried when Jeremiah picked Iris, I cried. I felt like that's so hard.
That was crazy. But she stood so fucking strong when she walked through that door. I was so proud of her. Mm-hmm. She picked herself up. She was like on her knees processing this. Like, what an asshole who did, like, that he did that to her. And she just stood up. She wiped her tears and she stood out there.
Miami will take you, sis. Come to Miami.
Yes, please.
You got 2 friends right here.
Yes, girly. We are here for you. And Huda, do not ever forget, from day one, we have been your supporters.
Day one.
You have a seat right here in the studio. We love you, literally.
And, girl, I don't care I'll vote for you if I don't like any other couple that I feel like is strong.
Totally. Like,
it's going to be me voting for who I like instead of, like,
well,
it's just...
nobody's coupling off, so, like, what is the point? Mm-hmm. Okay, we started Real Housewives of Miami.
I love Real Housewives.
Because, we're in South Florida. We got to check it out.
Yes.
Larsa's on that season. I have to say, or on that part of the franchise, on the city. I have never watched Miami, and I just started the season so I am a bandwagon girly. But now that I'm in South Florida, I have to jump in.
Yeah, and I've watched a few seasons.
Okay.
So I have more character development feelings towards these women. But, yeah, the drama's good. I love
Great
Lisa.
Drama.
She definitely, what is it called? A lush? Someone that drinks in a little.
Oh, yeah.
She's a lush, but she's cute. I love her. I felt bad when she was going through her divorce, or maybe she still is going through it, but good mom, I would say. Good friend. A little selfish sometimes. I don't know
about the friend thing. I was dying, though, and I told you as soon as I put it on, I was dying. It was like in the first 15 minutes of me starting this. It's season 7. This is like where I've started. Episode 1. I'm like getting to know the cast, and she's talking about her ex and how she'll never go back. And she was like, I would rather post an ugly photo of myself naked, looking really, 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 really bad, like a really bad photo for everyone to see of me naked, than go back to that man. And I know it doesn't sound bad, but for me, that's really bad and embarrassing. Like, to her, it was like the worst thing, like a bad photo that you would publicize. I was like, yes, bitch, I understand.
Lisa, to me, is like,
I understand.
She's like a cute little, like, I'm just like, sometimes the mind's not there,
Definitely.
But she's just, she doesn't have a bad bone in her body. She's just a little there, out there.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen the history of her to know if I like her or not. Like, I liked her, but like between the situation with her and Larsa, where her man is hanging out with Larsa's ex, who has been threatening, nasty, like doing shit to Larsa, like that scenario, I did find myself agreeing with Larsa's point of view more.
I've just known Larsa for so many seasons that it's hard for me to like, and I get it. But then I was like, even when she was dating Marcus, like I just didn't get it. Like,
right.
When you love,
Nobody
you love,
got
whatever.
It.
Like, his family didn't even approve of you. Like, why?
It was really
how
wrong.
Was it? It was just, I felt bad. And the only thing that I kind of agree with Lisa on is like, yes, her man may be friends. Like, you bring a guy into the circle, they become guys and whatever. Like, that's their thing. Lisa removed herself from the situation because of Larsa. So that was like the one thing. But I do think they need to just talk it out. And and if it bothers Larsa that much and she values her friendship with Larsa, then Jody needs to stop hanging out with Marcus, and that's that.
Yeah, totally. I agree with that. Because it's like, if you think about it, like, let's say our boyfriends are friends. I go through a breakup. Your man is hanging out with my man.
You go through a breakup, I'm killing him.
But I'm saying, let's say they're hanging out, and my man is like threatening me, sending me shit, sending my family threats, like going through my friends, like saying shit to them, like publicly making nasty statements about me. And you're like, man is like buddy or posting a selfie with him. Like, yeah, it's going to feel icky. So she probably also can't fully control. It's hard.
And I'm I will always be a girl's girl.
Yeah, but never going to be in that situation.
And I just feel like there's two sides to every story. Yeah. And, from what I've seen from Marcus on the show, he seems like a nice guy. Yeah. So I don't know what spiraled for them to be acting like this, but I can't imagine it's innocent on both sides. And I think a man should never talk to a woman that way or threaten her or whatever. But I also think, like, it just sucks that it's a public relationship. It is what it is.
It's also really icky to me, not having watched Housewives, just looking from the outside, not seeing their dynamic on camera. So I will make that disclaimer. But Larsa being with Marcus in the first place is crazy work.
Yes.
Because of Michael and her husband's
relationship.
Yeah. And like you grew up and like Marcus was like your basically nephew, like on the court that you would see like this really crazy work. That is. So it makes me feel, and like she also was very close, like in the inner circle with the Kardashians. And those girls cut her the fuck off because what they would do is they would like plant stories with friends that were fake because like a lot of shit about them personally that they would share with friends was leaking and they didn't know who was behind it. So like they did like a little test where they like told friends like a different story and whichever one got out, like they would know who was behind it. So
to be that famous.
So supposedly that's like Larsa was one of those people that was like for a check sharing their business. So
that doesn't surprise
things
me.
I've heard about her character are not the best.
There's times I love her because she's really good at like batting for herself. Like she doesn't take shit.
Yes.
But there are times I'm like, all right, Lisa, you're being a bit much. But she honestly, everyone on the show could be difficult. They all have their ups and downs. Yeah. There's no one to like genuinely love because they're all a little batshit Miami crazy. Yeah. But
what did you think about Alexia and Todd?
Okay, so another one. I've seen their relationship, and I knew he couldn't handle like being on TV. He would lash out a lot, and I don't think he realizes that you're putting that out there. Like you may be a good guy, but like the way you're talking to her son, and like there was times where I was just, or the way he talked about her friends. Like it was just. But I don't get, this man literally packed up his shit with your son.
In secret.
With your son who has like a.
Didn't even like give you the courtesy of a convo. You just found it.
It's like sad. I would have never. I can't even look at that man twice. And then like
even if you think, oh, this man is gonna like, which obviously he just wants to look better because of the public eye. Like he probably just wants to do damage control. But you'll never be able to trust that man again if he was capable of that. You're just always gonna be waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like you're never gonna feel safe and secure. So like, what is the point? Like it's almost crazy to hear her being like, oh, but we love each other. No, bitch, you love him maybe, but like. It's
one thing to leave me, but if my kid that lives with us and you just he's confused, you're there packing, no explanation, you don't give a shit about me, you don't give a shit about my family, I'm never talking to you again. Divorce is easy.
And I also have to ask, like not having seen previous seasons, like do you think that there was writing on the wall from your perspective? Like she's acting like everything was truly like perfect. They had this amazing dinner, like everything was great. And then like the next day she goes home and like, and he was trying to get her out the house and everything was gone. And she was like shocked out of her mind.
I could tell he didn't like the drama in the TV. It was super obvious.
Like, I feel like there's one thing to have like,
and she's saying that she would leave the show for him. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
He knew he got into dating you. He knew this was your life. I don't know. This is how
like
you make
you're losing your whole identity in life and you're sacrificing everything for this man who's not doing it for you.
He should have never married you if he could not handle it.
Yeah.
Point blank.
But the thing is, like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's one thing to be fighting or to be a little unhappy. It's another to make that move where you're going to just pick up and go without a word if, like, something crazy major didn't happen. Like, it's hard for me to believe that you would just leave in that way without something big happening.
Yeah, I think Alexia is really big on trying to, like, sweep things under the rug.
Yep.
Like she tries to make it seem like everything's perfect when it's not. Like, so I'm sure the writing was definitely on the wall, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
If that's what you say.
He needs to take some notes from Lisa because Lisa's like, I'm done with that man for sure.
Bro, Lisa, I mean, I don't know how I feel about Jody yet, but I love Lisa.
Yeah.
I hope she's not being stupid and naive and he's using her for fame. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
even him being buddy with Marcus and seeing how that's causing conflict with her and her friend, I think he should back off a little bit and in the name of her friend.
Wait till you continue to watch. These girls throw low blows. When Larsa was God. Marcus said he was cheap and he wouldn't pay. I'm like, oh my God, that. Now we know her man is cheap.
I was like, damn, sis.
And then she's like, get out of my house. And I'm like, oh my God, we're kicking people out of the house.
So embarrassing and sad. OMG.
But I'm super excited. I wish they added someone new. And I wonder if Nicole's going to come in because we haven't seen her yet. She's the anesthesiologist that's married to the lawyer. I haven't seen her yet. But.
I was confused about, the lesbian couple that adopted 2 sons.
Okay.
Like the one woman.
Gertie?
No, the older woman in the couple. Like, was her name Martina or something
Martina,
like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She did not look like she wanted those kids. So I was
she's
like,
sick.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. She has cancer and she's recovering.
Yeah.
So when they were in the process of adopting, that's when
they found out
that she was sick. Yeah. So so I'm happy. I think she's doing better now. I think she's in remission. But yeah, like, could you imagine you're adopting and then you're Well, you haven't watched enough seasons to know
why.
Yeah, and I feel like poor Martina, like I feel like she deals with so much with Julia. Like Julia used to be really close with Adriana. And their relationship was so weird to me. Like, it was too friendly.
Yeah.
And Martina was always, like, nice about it. I'm like, Martina, I would have been like, you need this friendship. I don't like it. I would feel bad for her a lot. And Julia, like, does her own thing. And she's just.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, too. Like, it felt like Julia kind of made that decision. Like, she was like, I don't know. I felt Martina's, like, almost feeling a little panicked. Like, the timing wasn't great.
I feel like poor Martina, like, there's so much going on with her life. And the last thing she wants to do is like deal with this drama and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Especially like they lived more north and they wanted to move. I guess Martina wanted to move to Miami, like get a house here. But Julia loves her animals and so she's there a lot. Her daughters live overseas with their dad. Like it's just I don't know, it's a lot.
Yeah. But we'll see how this unfolds this season. It's looking good though from like off the bat, and I will say like I was able to catch on like immediately when I started the season. Good. So it was pretty good. I recommend watching, and like we're local to them, so maybe we'll have some of the girlies on, and yeah, we'll see.
I'm sorry, I can't find your notes.
Oh, the Valley is what you wanted to talk about.
Oh, that's next. I'm like, where's our share?
I think that's the last thing we have on our agenda. Let's take a look.
Let me know.
Oh, we have 2 things here. I'll show you. Okay, so the Valley. You take it away, sis, because I've not watched the Valley.
So the only thing I want to mention is Nia and Danny just had their baby. Okay. Congratulations. So happy for you guys. And then I was hearing rumors that they were planning on leaving the show. And I was like, yes, I love this. I made a comment and I was like, love your family. I'm so happy Kristen stuck up for you and all those other bitches were haters and talking about your husband when he's not a bad guy and they are allowed to talk when their husbands are imperfect. But he liked it and I was like, oh, this is so exciting. And then I heard that he mentioned that they're not leaving the show. And I thought it was great because I feel like they should put their family first. Everyone tries to attack them because they are the most fucking normal couple.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand everyone else. Janet is in everyone's business. She fucking drives me crazy. Kristen's all around the drama. She don't bother me. She's fine.
Is it Kristen Doty?
Yes.
Okay, so she hasn't changed. Got it.
Yep, she's still all in the drama.
Yes.
But Nia and Danny, I love them. Love. Yes, he drinks, he lets loose, he may say some out-of-pocket shit, he apologizes when he's sober.
Oh my God.
And she's more of a yeah, babe, and that, sleep it off, and she's just so, and they literally try and just find something to, pick at their relationship for. Because you got freaking Brittany, who's Jax is a fucking
OMG.
douche. Can we talk about that for a second?
I can talk about them any day.
I feel for Brittany, like you're going through this divorce. He's a fucking narcissist.
Right.
But come on, sis. He's been a narcissist since Vanderpump Rules. You chose to marry this man. You chose to have a child with this man. I can't feel bad for you that now you're going through it and now he's not paying.
And there's no way you didn't know for that long that he didn't make one fucking mortgage payment. I'm sorry. There's no way. You just turned a blind eye to it. You knew. You can't just put the blame on him. There's no way that you don't know that your man paid especially someone that you know is unstable. And you're not checking up on those things. I find that a little bit strange to me.
You got to be a strong ass bitch to marry fucking Jax Taylor. That's for sure.
Oh my God. Please no bitch marry Jax Taylor again. Seriously.
The fact that this man still gets girls is crazy to me. Do we not watch the same show? We not see how he treats his wife? Do we not see how he has this bad drug problem? I don't know. Sorry. I go down a rabbit hole, but yeah, Jax is just
He's a piece of work, he really needs a lot of help. And I know he's in therapy, and it's he needs help.
Well, he got diagnosed. He's bipolar.
He's also a narcissist. Like, I can't. But anyways.
I don't mean to shame, but like, I can't feel bad for him. He's such a piece of shit.
No, like, this is a whole other level. And it's been happening over the course of, like, more than a decade at this point.
And then for him to make a comment about Danny's drinking, I was, like, floored.
Oh, my God.
I was floored. I was like,
sit the fuck down.
If there's, like, a table, you're here.
Yeah.
Danny's, like, here? Like, guys, I'm very low.
Yeah,
very low.
You can't see her yet. She didn't do a good job.
Yeah, I forgot. For you people listening, not even close. Not even on the same fucking line.
Literally. No, it's crazy. He needs to take several seats. You can't make a comment like that, knowing what you do.
Okay, I just have to bring up Mormon Wives really quick because I saw on TikTok that there was a reel with Whitney, Demi, and Taylor, and I was devastated.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, Taylor, why are you so forgiving? I could never forgive a bitch that spoke to my mother the way she did. You made my mother cry. I'm sorry, I'm banging. I'm banging on the table, guys, if you hear the noise. But I was just like, Taylor.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then I'm reading the comments, and Demi's in there like, oh, we got into one fight, blah, blah, blah. It's not that serious. People can make up, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, you just want to be back on the show. Taylor should have kicked your ass off.
And it must be hard for Jessie, too, because she's become, like, a lot closer with Whitney as well. And she's friends with Taylor. Like, I've seen Whitney and Jessie traveling together, doing press together, like, really, like, supporting each other. So it must have been hard.
I hope the friendship that they have is a friendship that never finds me.
Ditto, sis. I'm good here. I'm good right here. Okay, so our book buzz segment is the last item on our list. You can steal my phone.
Please.
Here you go, ma'am.
Lost. Okay, so there's a TV show on Prime Video called The Better Sister,
which is like one of the top rated shows right now.
Top shows. So good. I didn't even know it was a book, but apparently it is a book. And the author, you guys know I butcher names, but I think it's Alifair Burke.
Okay.
Or is that how you pronounce it? But anyways, so I didn't read the book, but I'm tempted to read the book. I wonder if it's similar. Yeah. Casting was really good. If you're not, I'm not going to give anything away, but the show starts off with this woman that has an adoptive son that's actually her sister's kid.
Okay.
So her nephew
lives
with her and her husband, and the husband is the father of the kid.
Actually?
So she married her sister's
baby daddy.
Yes.
Wow.
I think he may even be the ex-husband.
So crazy.
But yeah, so then they raised the kid. The mom wasn't in the picture, and the dad is found dead, and we don't know who did it.
And this is called The Better Sister?
The Better Sister.
I'm literally about to watch this immediately.
It's so good.
You just sold it. And Jessica Biel is in that, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay.
Cringe.
Oh, wow.
But she's good in it. she plays a good sister that steals a husband.
In real life, so...
But
I can't.
It was really good. The ending was super good. You know, I love when there's... I mean, I guess I'm not going to tell the ending, but...
Yeah, do not, because I want to watch it.
And for those of you that have read the book, I'd be tempted to know what your take is, if you thought it was good, if the show's better, or the book is always better. But if the ending was the same.
Oof.
So,
you really sold it. Like, that was a great
summary. When I'm watching this, I'm like, wait. So her son that she raised is actually her nephew and was married to her sister, the husband. I'm like, I don't know.
That's really drama. So it's like a drama thriller. It's got oof.
Could you imagine your younger sister marrying your husband and now raising, and now your mom, your son is calling the aunt mom?
Oh my God. No, that's actually absolutely crazy insane. That sounds like it was probably an amazing book to read.
I love a sick mind.
Oh my God. Yes, I will definitely be watching. Let us know in the comments if you've watched. It's called The Better Sister. Where do you watch it?
On Prime Video.
On Prime Video. Okay. Well, we'll be back next week. Not next week's not 4th of July, is it? Is it this coming weekend? OMG, for real?
Yes.
So you're leaving
on Friday.
You're going on your trip?
I will be in New Hampshire. Yep. Oh, I'm so excited to have a lobster roll.
I'm looking at the calendar like, is this real?
Yes.
No, girl.
Yes, it's next weekend.
Not this weekend.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The weekend coming up. I leave Sunday.
Oh, okay.
No, I leave Wednesday. It is the following weekend.
Yeah, you'll be here next week to record.
Yes.
You messed this up.
I'm not missing any week to record.
You're not missing any weeks, but I'm talking about our like day.
I'm traveling next week.
So then we can record on Sunday.
Oh, we can. You're right.
This is all items of business.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I was like, there's no way that July 4th is creeping up that fast. We're tired.
Between sayings, names, and dates, Amanda don't know shit.
She's like, between
Amanda don't know shit.
Name, phone number, age, sex, location. I don't know what's going on.
Regardless, Alina will hold down.
We'll see you next week.
She'll hold down the fork.
I'll hold down the fork. I'll black the kettle.
Kettle calling black.
Oh, yesterday was so funny. We were on the boat and Amanda was talking and she said, I'm a potato couch.
She told
the whole boat that she's a potato couch. So that's interesting.
I was like, don't make plans with me. I like to sit on the couch.
On that note, why don't you try to give everyone our correct social media handle and let them know where they can find us?
If you're not following us, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But you should be following us at girlplease_podcast.
And we'll see you here next week.
Bye.